for me. And that's this, your ears, listening. What's attached to your head, listening. What beats in your chest, heart, emotion, okay? Listening, heart. Listening, hearing, heart, emotion, time. Time is of the essence. You must have good time. And if you don't have good time, you can be taught. You know, go to Lewis Nash or, no, I'm kidding. Billy Hart or, no. The time is a natural kind of a time feeling. And as you go along, you will get it. If you do have a time problem, you can go to many, many teachers that can help you with that. So that is very important. What do you hear? Never stop listening. Even when somebody's soloing, you finish singing. A lot of times singers don't know when to come in when somebody's taking a solo. Why is that? And I was like that. It's because I was so engrossed in my own, oh God, and nerves, and then I was shaking. Did I do okay? Was I all right? Or, worrying about it. And what would happen? I would come in and it was too early. So they, of course a good rhythm section or a good pianist will always catch that. But always listen. In other words, as soon as that you finish singing and they start playing, you listen. I mean, very important. Ooh, listen. And also, it could also give you inspiration. If somebody's playing a hell of a solo, man, you hear that, you get into it. Say, oh wow, when you come in, you're so inspired by what they played. Okay, so never stop listening. Always listen. And the next thing I'm going to talk about 3 things, and then we're going to sing. The next thing I'm going to talk about, which I always talk about, and I know you that have been here before say, oh, Jesus, not again. Lead sheets. Lead sheets. Oh my God, they'll save your life. I couldn't go anywhere in the world because if I didn't have lead sheets. I'm not a star. I'm a messenger of the music, so therefore I don't bring my own musicians that I'm used to working with all the time. They can't afford it, and I'm not going to put down a gig because they can't afford to bring who I like to accompany me. Personally, I like to go and work with new people. It's exciting to me, to hear new piano players and bass players. But to get the best from these wonderful musicians that I never met in my life is to have good lead sheets. What is that? A lead sheet is in my key, got my name, got the composer's names, and has the lyrics, the melody, and the chord changes, okay? And my lead sheets all have endings. They do not have introductions. So, because I don't want the same introduction all the time. I might change my mind. So I always tell them in advance, either 4, 8, or just arpeggio or vamp till ready. You know all those intros? Vamp till ready, 2-bar intro. What is it? 2 bars. Does everybody know that, or do you need to hear that? Anybody need to hear what those intros are? No? You're cool. Good. If not, that's why we're here. And then, and the reason that you should put the composer's name on is because you might be doing a radio or a TV show somewhere, and they're going to ask you, well, who wrote that tune? I can't remember this stuff. I really can't. I mean, as much as I'd like to, most of the jazz compositions I know, but a lot of the straight-ahead standard tunes that have been turned into jazz standards, I don't remember them all the time. I just can't. But they're on my sheet, so I can write them down, okay? So they're always there, so I can write down on the TV thing what I'm going to sing or what I have sung. Anything else about, oh, that's it, okay? Lead sheets, okay? Ears, heart, foot time, and then the last thing, scatting. Scatting. The scat virus is upon us, and we don't know what to do about it. We need an antibiotic, and the antibiotic is bebop. There you go. Don't feel pressured to scat sing, okay? Please, don't get into that. I'm not a jazz singer if I don't scat sing, you know? It's, pardon my French, it's such bullshit. It really is. Did Billie Holiday doesn't scat, Abby Lincoln doesn't scat. There's a lot of wonderful singers that don't scat. Now I'm saying this to you singers who do not feel comfortable or like to scat sing. If you don't like it, why do it? It's like, and also don't sing a song you don't like. Why do you want to sing a song you don't dig? You know? So that's important. If you don't feel like scatting, that doesn't mean you're not a jazz singer. It just means I don't dig scatting, okay? Let the piano player play a chorus, or the bass player, okay? So that's very important that you get that into your head that you feel less than because you don't scat sing, okay? If you want to scat sing and you want to learn it, then go and learn all those bebop heads. Learn and try to learn Charlie Parker solos and Miles Davis solos. Miles is a good one to improvise with because he leaves a lot of room. Bird is, you know, Bird is fast. So, but it's not, doesn't mean do the best you can with Bird. And Lester Young, man. Lester Young is fantastic to sing with. That's how I got my phrasing. I did not get my phrasing from other singers. I got it from listening to horn players and getting to listening to other singers. You know, singers, be very, very careful about that, you know. You can be like, hear somebody and love them and oh my God, and you learn the tune from them. You're not always going to learn it right. That's not the way the tune was written most of the time. And if you learn it that way, then you're learning what somebody else has done already. Why do you want to do that? Do your own thing. Listen to singers, be inspired, but do not learn the tune from their record. You're going to be in a world of trouble. Go get the original music and learn it exactly as it's written.